Yeah, no, facts.
Yeah, man. Or like got Duchesne and Nines playing a character, or I don't know, anyone like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that
Nines used to come
good.
back and see Nines fresh home.
I like that.
See how Nines is now fresh home. I feel like I'm lit. See how smoothly it transitioned into the Nines stuff.
But then you have nothing to say about this Nines coming home. But like, why do you think he's home so soon though? He's home, but
because it's weed, isn't it?
Years.
It's weed.
Huh?
Because of the charges, isn't it? Like,
no, but he had like 2 years minimum. So you think?
No. So obviously, when you get sentenced for something, you're always gonna do half. No, you always do half the sentence, isn't it? So if you got sentenced 2 years right now, the judge gave you 2 years.
Yeah.
You'll do 1 year in jail and then 1 year on license. That's how the sentencing works, isn't it? Unless it's over 10 years, I think. When you get over 10 years, you got to do. If you got sentenced 10, I think you'd have to serve like 7. Or something, like you wouldn't do 5. I can't remember the I don't want, no one quote me on that word. But yeah, the more time you do half your sentence, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, because I know like, you know, some people might be saying, oh, he snitched.
No, man. People always say that wherever you get sentenced, if it's like less than like 6 or something, you're gonna do half, innit? You're always gonna do half. Always. No, like unless you're misbehaving, innit?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? You get sentenced 6 years, you're doing 3, innit? Like everyone knows that. Everyone that's been in the system knows that, innit? Like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, he was always gonna. If anything, that's more shocking is the fact that the sentence that he got in it. Obviously, he was in like they tried doing for importing weed from Poland or something.
Wasn't it more than just weed though?
No, it was just weed. And I think there was like other charges attached to it as well. But what people don't understand is you don't get mad sentences for weed, innit?
Yeah,
you don't get bit like if that was if that same figure, I can't remember the exact figure. If that was in cocaine, he would have been a goner. But obviously with me, I thought he was gonna be a goner, even though it was weed. I thought they were gonna make an example of him because he's a rapper, innit? That freely speaks about drug dealing, even though he's signed. And I thought, they're gonna make an example of him. But money talks, innit?
Yeah.
But probably had the best lawyers.
But what was your reactions to seeing him fresh home and? What
I was gassed, fam. Like I was like, because I knew it was coming, innit? I remember I was thinking, Nines should be fresh home any minute now. Really, like he was only gonna do like less than a year or whatever, because he'd done some time on tag. Because that goes into consideration as well, innit? If you've done time on tag, by the time you go to court, they knock that tag time off as well. So yeah, like I was gassed, innit? Like I was happy to see him home, man. Like him and Fredo were meant to be dropping a mixtape before he went in.
Bro, I did not know about that.
Yeah, him and Fredo.
That's mad.
So I'm hoping that comes out this year.
That is Fredo.
Him and Fredo. HUS. I feel like I tweeted this the other day. If they want to break the net, J, HUS and Nines need to do High Roller 2 and drop that tomorrow or something. Out of the blue, don't say nothing, just bam, there you go, Nines and HUS, like it'll go #1 and it'll be #1 for like 5 weeks. I'm telling you that, no cap, no cap. What? I'm telling you now, if Nines and HUS do a High Roller 2,
why do you say you don't know?
I'm just saying I don't know because nah, man, I feel like
in terms of #1,
what needs to be done? What needs to be done is J Hus needs to drop a solo track. That's gonna remain.
Yeah, of course. But
I feel like Nines, I feel like Nines is gonna.
Bro,
you think Nines got missed, G? The shit is missed.
No, that's the no. See, you're getting it twisted. You're getting it twisted. That's not what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, that I don't think that Nines is gonna. I don't think he's that artist in it. I don't think he's going to be #1 for 5 weeks in that. I don't think it will.
Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but
you're exaggerating, but I do feel like if J Hus dropped the solo track,
but
that would be mad.
But at the same time, the fact that HUS is on it, bro. HUS can say an 8 bar. HUS could just be on the chorus like he was on High Roller. He could just be on the chorus, and I'm telling you, just because of the fact that he's there, just that combination, HUS and Nines, it's gonna.
What I would agree with
off on TikTok. Bro, what?
The only thing I would agree with is in terms of like the streets and like the man them playing it, that will last for time, bro.
Yeah.
I think that
bro,
one was
the
the
chart-
time.
do you know-
I don't think.
You're underestimating Nines'
I'm
fan base, you know. You're
not,
underestimating
I'm not,
Nines'
I'm
fan
not.
base.
I don't think
his fan base is very
I'm sure
loyal.
Nines has had a number one.
Yeah, he did. He's what's it? The last album.
Well, yeah, Crabs in the Bucket.
Yeah, Crabs in the Bucket was number
What,
one.
you can get a number one album, but you reckon you can't get a number one
No, he said
on
5 weeks.
Nah, man. He's not gonna.
I exaggerated when I said 5
No,
weeks.
but you're exaggerating. Man. Like I said, I feel like JR dropped
then-
a
so what
solo
you're
track. He
saying-
will get a 1 week thing.
With Hus, but what I'm saying though is, with Hus being on the same tune with Nines, that's definitely more than
streets will go crazy.
That's
I know,
definitely
that's
more than
for sure.
2-3 weeks in the
Nah, I
number
don't
one
think
spot.
no.
But you're saying,
No.
this is what you're saying. You're saying Hus on his own,
Yeah.
can do 5 weeks.
That's different,
Yeah,
man.
no, hang on, but you're saying Hus, who we still ain't heard nothing from, yeah?
That's
Everyone's
different,
catting.
bro.
Listen, we're catting for Hus.
Yeah, no, we are still.
We're catting
we are
for Hus,
still.
yeah?
Wow.
We
You're
are.
telling
No,
me,
we are still.
you're telling me Hus drops a chorus on a 9 song. It's not gonna have the same power
Nah.
as him dropping a.
It's not the same
we're
thing.
catting for him, bro.
It's not the
and
same
we're, And
thing.
we're catting for 9s.
Not the same
Like-
thing, man. Unless you're Drake, yeah, it's not the same.
Wow.
Ah, you're bugging, bro.
No, you know what I'm saying? No, it's not the same.
Stormzy as well?
Stormzy and JR shot, that would be number one for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
That would be number one for.
I'm
that
not
would be
saying
number one.
you're missing my point. You're missing my
What do you
point.
think? Wait, hold on, what do
You're
you think
saying
I'm saying?
9, but you're saying 9. You're saying Hus by himself can do 5
Yeah.
weeks. I'm not disputing that. Yeah. When I said Hus and 9s together was doing 5 weeks, I was exaggerating, but they definitely could do at least 3 weeks. Yeah.
Nah.
But you're saying nah. How can you say nah? When
It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
What?
It's not his track. If it's J Hus's track, that's different. Everyone knows that it's not
Bro,
the same. Unless it's a Drake feature.
J Hus can go.
It's not the same thing.
J Hus, yeah, can pick a random youth from the street tomorrow here and tell him, I'm jumping on your tune that you're dropping tomorrow. That random youth is going number one. You think it's a joke? We're following Hus, bro. It's not the same about 9s. We're following where Hus is going. That's what it is. Like, but at the same time,
It's a good point,
9s is
still.
being missed as well.
No,
Like,
that's a good
the streets
point, that's a
want-
good
We
point,
want to hear
still.
9s as well. So it's like,
That's a good point, still.
But 9s is all together. The family is together.
That's a good point still. No, it's a good point.
Come
That's
on,
a
bro.
good point. That's a good
Look
point.
how long
still.
Central C
That is a good point.
and DBE's overseas track has been in the charts, yeah.
Yeah, but that's
their fan base
That's
is
because of the track.
crazy.
No, it's just because of the track, no.
The fan
It's
base.
not because of the.
Of course, it's still a good
Yeah,
song.
no, it's because it's a good song because like
So
you
you're
know
saying-
what? Because
High Roller
with
2 wouldn't be a
DBE,
good song.
Say that again.
High Roller 2 wouldn't be a good enough song
Of
to
course
go
it
5
would be.
weeks.
But
why
what
couldn't
I'm
it be 5
saying
weeks?
is, yeah,
Why can't it be
overseas,
catchy
yeah.
enough to do 5 weeks then?
No. Hear what I'm saying, yeah. Overseas is only high because of the track.
So what makes you
Obviously, the
think?
artists have a big part to play.
what makes
but
you
no
think
one
Nines
thinks
and-
of- Hear what I'm saying? I'm about to speak crazy. I feel like people aren't really, they're not really listening to DBE like that anymore.
You're bugging.
I don't feel like I'm bugging. DBE are still big, but I feel like they're kind of fading down a bit.
No,
Me personally,
That's cemented, bro.
no, me personally, I rate them highly, bro. Everyone knows that, bro. I even got hard, like, I'm saying me personally, I rate them highly. Everyone knows I fuck with DBE highly. Yeah, but I'm just saying, I feel like they're kind of going, I think they're on the downward spiral, bro. And that's the thing,
Nah,
people
do you
feel
know
like
what
I'm
it
hating or
is?
something.
No,
I
do you
ain't
know what it is? Do you know what it is? Yeah.
I rate them.
I hear what you're saying, but what it is, them man had a strategy in it. Their strategy was knock out as many tunes as they can, yeah, in a short space of time, innit, yeah. Because they're independent, yeah. They've knocked out so.
And they
many-
actually are independent as well,
They've
lads.
knocked out so many songs now, yeah.
Yeah, they
and
are.
now they're just chilling and living with that money. That you don't see them on. You don't see. Remember, ads used to be on Instagram Live every single day. What? LB was always they were just Snapchatting a lot, being in people's faces. They've come away because now, do you know what? It's a tactic that you do when you get bigger, innit? It's like how Stormzy come off social media. It makes him exclusive. Dave did it. Dave's only recently just come back into our faces. Dave ghosted for a period of time.
I don't know, man. I just don't feel like it's the same thing with DBE.
It is because
I don't feel like that.
If they were to turn around and drop a album tomorrow, bro, that's definitely the top 3.
Nah, man.
100%.
Like, you know, I do agree with that.
Definitely.
But you know what though, yeah? When I'm saying this, I'm not even saying it as a diss to DBE.
I'm not saying that.
No. Because what I'm saying is, yeah, they're still big. They're definitely still big. DBE are still massive. Because I feel like with the point that they've got to now, they're huge, innit?
Yes.
But what I'm saying is, yeah, I feel like DBE, yeah, the effect that they had in, was it 2019 they dropped PTSD?
Yeah.
It's not the same, they don't have that effect.
Obviously because they hit their peak.
2020, innit?
No.
2020, no, 2019, August, innit? Like August, September.
PTSD.
I feel like they hit, it's not the
their
same.
peak. They hit right where like you get me, yeah. But I hear what you're saying. But I feel like they've got there and they've just stayed. And obviously there's a lot of men now that are floating where they are. So it looks like they're going down or whatever, but they're not. They're just still there. Like with them, what they got to do now is literally disappear. Like they did that. Like after they dropped like before they brought back Home Alone 2, DB hadn't dropped a tune in time.
This is the thing though, yeah. With
They dropped that We Won. And We Won went crazy, bro. And that was their first tune in a second, like, you know what I mean? And obviously then they done, when they started doing the rollout for Home Alone 2, they dropped Kevin McAllister and all these.
Those ones didn't really pop though.
I feel like Kevin McAllister did.
For me it did. Yeah. For me it popped. I rated it, I did it, but I don't know. I didn't feel like it. I don't feel like it popped like that.
Maybe in the streets it didn't pop, innit? Maybe.
It popped, look, for me it did, bro. I didn't know the lyrics, man, but why I listen to that? Like, make up DBE.
But that wireless performance
it was still. But I feel like, no, man, I feel like DBE ain't got the...
What tune am I looking for again?
McAllister. No, I feel like DBE, bro. They just ain't the same.
Yeah.
Not the same, bro. To when they were dropping like whole pussy.
8.9 mil. 8.9 mil in 8 months.
That's great.
They're cool. What song is that?
Kevin McAllister.
8.9 views.
You say that, yeah, but people, it's not the same. It's not the same, though. Let's say it's the same. Like,
it's not the same.
Real. Like Whole Pussy and Kevin McAllister ain't the same, innit?
Yeah, of course. There's gonna be this.
No, but like you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Like PTSD, yeah. People were going crazy.
They were young. They were still not young. Like they were like fresh in the whole. Because remember they created this whole. Remember, yeah. No one was talking no eating pussy thing, you know. When they started,
that definitely helped them on a mad thing. That's fact.
It differentiated them, yeah. And a lot of man from the street, like man that claim that they're street, yeah, were not talking about their girls like that, innit? That's why them man are blown, because it is girls, yeah. See girls that have that are into drug dealers or man that are dodgy or yeah. When they're hearing their man screaming new pussy, like even they're singing new pussy about home, pussy make you feel safe and that, yeah. They're relating, they're thinking, yeah, like them man are talking about girls like me, like you know what I'm saying, like. So it's strategic, innit, like.
Yeah, it is strategic.
Them man hit where they've done what they've done, innit, yeah, and it's like they were being, I wouldn't say immature, but it was like very like playful, we're living rockstar lifestyle, like.
Yeah. You feel like they calmed that down?
We're fucking these girls, yeah, and.
You feel they calmed it down?
Home Alone 2 is a very mature album, bro. Very mature, bro. I just married now, bro. He's talking about being married in the track, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even the terms, the way it's been put together, more structure, you can tell that they actually worked on this. The other songs, it's like they'll go lay it down, let's make another one. Lay it down, let's make another one. Lay it down, let's make another one. Whereas this one, there was actually like quality control in it. Do you know what I'm
personally,
and that's why it feels like that they've gone down.
I don't know, man.
I feel like they're still very up there, man.
But when you say that though, you mean in terms of popularity or quality though?
Quality, bro. That's tier 1, bro.
I rate them. I don't know about tier 1.
Quality and popularity.
I feel like the quality is there because Home Alone 2 was fire, yeah. But I just feel like I'm talking about popularity, yeah. I feel like
they just sold out the O2 twice.
No, it was one time.
Was it once, yeah?
One day. Which is still huge. But like I said, but still huge. Me, I wish I was there, innit? I didn't get to go, but I wish I was there. No, I went Ali Pali.
Ali Pali was on my birthday. Imagine that 2019, I went to the Kentish Town one. No. That was only 2.5k.
That's even what I'm saying,
and
though.
And then later on in the same year, they done Ali Pali twice, 20k.
You went to the Ali Pali one, innit? That's what I'm saying, yeah. That I think certain artists, you already said it just now, you just touched on it, innit? But there is a time, yeah, where they just have their peak, innit? Obviously they have their peak, yeah. But that time when they were at Ali Pali, that was the time to see DBE, bro. Like that was the time where that's probably
that's
the
why
best
I swear down, I don't envy anyone that went O2.
That's why.
Because I'm like, Ali Pali was brazy. Like, Ali Pali was brazy. Like PTSD album.
That's what I'm saying. See, this is what I'm saying, bro. this is what I'm saying. This is my point.
Ali Pali was mad.
I
It was
don't
on my
think it's-
birthday as well. That's why it was even lit.
wow.
Like, it was even
Yeah,
more
no,
lit.
bro.
Actually, on my
That
birthday, like,
must have been lit.
no,
That's what I'm
lit.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Though. At the time, like they just had this. They were just like they didn't have to be posting and that, but they were everywhere because of the music. Do you get what I mean?
the presence.
But then
innit?
again,
The
like I'm saying, innit, I'm not saying that they're. I'm still saying they're huge, innit? They've solidified their place, innit? But I just feel like it's not the same. I just feel like it isn't the same.
That's
to
because
be
we
honest.
got the scene saturated and we got Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Nah, man, but man, I hear that, but then
The
they're
scene
not.
saturated, bro.
It's saturated, yeah, but then there's still artists that are doing their thing on like that are huge, innit?
Yeah, it's
Like,
true.
then again, who is it though? Dave.
Now for going into the wrong word.
What was it? Dave.
K-Trap.
No, but who would you like? Who's the top artist right now? Dave.
That's still Diggity,
Nigga D.
Central C,
Central C.
Digger, Fredo.
Ross.
Yeah.
Ross is still doing his
But
thing.
H.
No, he's definitely doing his thing.
Yeah,
H
but
H is
then
coming
his
back.
new tune,
H is on his way back.
H, yeah,
H is on his way
I
back.
don't rate Ardy though. I don't rate Ardy.
Tion, are you putting Tion?
The heady one.
Heady.
I feel like Heady's is.
Wait, no.
That's my guy, innit?
You feel like he's dropping? You feel like he's
Heady's
dropping?
Heady's one of my
This is
favorite
what I'm
artists.
saying.
yeah, So don't take this the wrong way.
This
Heady's
is
my
like
favorite.
bro.
I think
Now you get what I'm saying.
He is
Now
my
you get it,
favorite
bro.
UK artist. I even fuck with the
This
last
is
tape they
cheap.
dropped, the recent one. Like I proper mess with it. A lot of people don't.
That's
But-
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know, like.
It's
You
just
know what
not
it
the
is,
same.
yeah.
I-
People-
that-
It's
they
not,
don't-
and it's
it's
not. I
becoming
don't.
that
It's
kind
not
of
even his
thing.
fault. It's not even his
Yeah.
fault, you know. I
This
don't
is
even-
what I'm saying.
I don't even think it's his fault because even like people didn't like Gang EP, yeah, they done with Fred again. I think that was so hard and creative from Eddie. Like my man's on different kind of beats, yeah. I'm talking like house kind of type beats and whatever, and he's talking about his experience in prison, yeah. But it's on an up-tempo beat, and people are like, what the heck's this? Da, 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 da. You've got Double L's that's just dropped a tune with JK that's like a house beat tune. Everyone's ranting and raving about it on TikTok. And you got RM from Birmingham that's just dropped a song the other day that's got that kind of house kind of vibe. And it's like, bro, had he done this a few years ago? It's like he was ahead of his time. He saw what he can do, but because no one took to it, it's kind of like put him in a space where he's like, oh, so what do I do now then? Like, I'm trying to like, do I go back to the? What he needs to do? He needs to do what K-Trap did.
What's
He needs to take some time out, yeah, and then bring it and give us Golden Boot Heady.
Yeah.
No,
Give
but
us
the thing is,
018
though,
Heady.
I hear that, yeah.
Give
but-
us 018 Heady, yeah, when he was doing
But
Banker
no
on
better.
Me, No Better. Give us that Heady, because bro, see K-Trap's growth in the past year is crazy. Like, bro, if K-Trap keeps up what he's doing until the end of this year, he'll be king of Joe, in my opinion, innit?
But what do you think about? You think Pop Pig was
Yeah,
doing
they
the
can,
same?
though. That ain't that good.
Did the same in what sense?
In with like Heady One, like kind of step back, take some time off after Thanks for Waiting, and then come back. Because wait, did you rate Thanks for Waiting? Did you?
Yeah, there's a couple of tunes on there still.
Yeah,
So
but
you
it
didn't
wasn't.
rate
It
it?
wasn't a training day 3 though. It
Yeah, but
wasn't like-
there it is though, yeah. See, obviously I come from the rap background, yeah. I am a rapper, yeah. See, fans, bro, yeah. You lot can be so annoying. Like, it's like you want your favorite artist to be in the gutter forever. Like,
I hear that still.
their life changes, you know. Like they can't. How many times do you want them to tell you about growing up in the block and all the pain? Like, because they're elevated now. Like they're not living in the ends no more. They got a nice penthouse suite or whatever that they're living in. They're driving this car. They got these chains. They're gonna want to rap about what their life is now. But then when they start doing that, everyone's like, oh, nah.
But would you say the
I
same
preferred it when he was talking about.
Same thing with
Let's start-
Conan, Krypton Conan, because you kind of see that with their music, like it kind of.
With Krypton Conan, yeah, what kind of put them in decline, for me personally, is the fact that music got dumber in it. Like we as consumers, since like the whole Migos and all that kind of like quick fast food music here that's catchy and because of that,
They got caught up in it.
but they had to stay relevant.
What they're saying is true.
Because no one ain't got the time to try and dissect punchline like that. Unless the punchline's been thrown into your face, or you're doing it like Dave, yeah, on some deeper level where you're actually like headphones in, zoning and listening. No one gives two like monkeys about the punchline that you said, innit? So Krypton Conan have had to adapt and steer away from the punchlines thing and be like everyone else, yeah. But then them being like everyone else, they come like average rappers.
Yeah.
That's the best point I've ever heard.
They're really and truly, they're not.
When it comes to crypto,
They're not average rappers. They're not average rappers.
That's actually
but because they like to dumb their thing down and come like sound like everyone else, it don't separate them the way they were separated because no one was coming like them. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the people that take note in punchlines and lyrical abilities are small audience now. Small.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like even me, like I've always been on this wordplay thing, yeah.
Same.
But
I've always been on.
in terms of when I'm writing, when you write bars.
No.
That's what I mean as in like writing bars.
No. But I'm saying when I listen to music, wordplay is number one for me.
When you're listening, you're always trying to find out.
On an artist thing, yeah. I was always like I used to pack out my bars like with bare punchlines and that. And one guy that I know, like a couple years older than me, said, "Bro, you're cold, innit?" But he's like, that average listener is flying over the head. He's like, dumb it down a bit. He said, add the words and that, but dumb it down a bit. I swear to God, best advice I've ever got, because I still throw bits of thingies there, and I feel like it hits harder now. The fact that there's less in there, it hits harder. Instead of like packing out every other line, punchline. Yeah, if you're gonna do a freestyle, then pack out the wordplay and that. But like if you're on tune, just little 1, 2 there. Like.
Crypto coding though, that's definitely what you're saying.
I think they were the
bro. Young Kings was fucking.
I listened to that not too long ago, you know.
That was flames.
Yeah, back in school that was the most.
Bro, Young Kings was flames, and what is it? All of them, just all of the punchlines and that, that Crypto coding was saying.
Even Long Way Home was good, you know. I like that, you know.
I feel like that's where it started, bro. That was the beginning.
What
I would say is even Long Way Home still had punchlines on it though.
Yeah.
Even though the first track, Long Way Home, the 7-minute track, the intro.
But that's kind of
Long
like
Way Home,
DNA was the punchline. That's kind of.
You know what it is, bro? Me personally, when it came to Long Way Home, I rated probably like, how many tracks did it have? Like 18 or something. Yeah?
Nah, not that many tracks.
I think it did, you know.
18.
I think it had like 18, and I rated.
How much on a bit?
I think I rated the track. All of the tracks of the American artists, I didn't rate any of them. I didn't even rate one track with any American artist.
I used to like the one with YG, you know.
What's that? Do it for the. No, that's last night.
Yeah, last night. I used to like last night. So.
You know what it is?
Long Way Home had 16.
16.
Close. Last night I liked Fell Apart.
Fire, bro. That's what I'm saying. Some of the tracks were fire. I rated all the tracks that they had by themselves in the album.
I hear that. You know, when I'm looking at the features, I hate the ones without the features. That Drifting Away was cold.
Fire.
Because of You was cold.
Fire.
Freak of the Week was cold.
Freak of the Week was alright. No, it wasn't a hit, bro. So I just want to say fire. It wasn't a hit, bro. Fire.
Those are your particular.
Yeah. Dreams. Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, and Roses
as well. That's
only the ones for Americans. To me, it wasn't even the Futures. It wasn't even the Futures, yeah. It's just the ones of the Americans that didn't rate.
I did like
That's
even do it for the gang. Even do it for the gang. I was like,
nah, man.
We should do it. That's a slow mo. For the gang, wearing no clothes. What's that? What did you say?
Not me personally.
Nah, you got.
That's what was Khalifa, innit?
Yeah, kind of was spazzing under that. Saying shit in love with the cocoa. Yeah.
Long Way Home was actually cool.
Yeah. And obviously after that,
after that, I tuned out.
Yeah, man.
Just downhill from there.
Long Way Home was good.
It's because it's not their fault, man. It's not their fault. It's the consumer.
That's actually facts. That's actually the best description I've ever heard on why they fell off.
Big fan. And do you know what it is? I was mad. I respect that you say that as well, because I've heard a lot of discussions on the net about Krypton Conan and therefore, and no one. And I'll be sitting there saying what I'm saying right now. I'm thinking, why no one seeing it how I'm seeing it? Like I'm like, it's literally that. Like them man are not shit. They're not shit, and that's why there was like see this whole remix culture. Like,
because everyone was saying they were jumping on their remixes. There was a point where there was on.
What do people now do? Jump on remixes, bro. Like, that man gave man opportunities, bro. They gave Abracadabra opportunity.
The only thing I can say is when it comes to Krypton coding, they definitely did start a lot still.
And if man like I tweeted the other day, what's the last best Chip song?
Oh, I saw that Clouds was trying to.
That isn't a feature, or this.
He doesn't have one.
I don't.
Me personally, I don't
Chip
listen
certain
to Chip.
people's goats, innit? Obviously, I grew up on Chip, innit? Like,
I don't
just feel
listen
like
to it.
as I got older and
has
time's
bars,
gone on, I'm thinking, but Chip, what are you really doing now? Apart from jumping on Chip,
beats and that.
because when people say, oh, they like Captain Connor hop on, what does Chip do, bro?
Chipmunk and that, bro. I don't listen to no Chip.
Yeah, I don't listen to Chip.
But he has bars, innit? He has bars.
He has bars,
No one can deny that.
I
The
don't
brother
listen
has
to him
bars. He's
religiously,
cold,
yeah.
but I ain't listening.
If it comes up on my playlist, it comes up.
Oh no, I scratched at the foot.
Episode on that one, man. He said.
I think his last best song was Marijuana.
He laughed.
And that was his last best song, solo, best song.
The solo, innit?
The last solo song. Because don't get it twisted, like, remember I'm saying solo because that tape that he done with Ads and Skepta was cold.
Fire, yeah, no, fire.
Cold, don't get it twisted. He had some cold
I actually
verses in
forgot
that.
about that. Fire. He was fire on that as well. All three of them.
I'm not
fire.
saying, I'm not
All three
down,
of them
I'm not
fire.
discrediting
what?
these things.
All three of them are fire.
I'd like to Black the Rapper tribute. I know
I
probably don't
don't
count.
think I ever listened to it.
Yeah, I know that probably doesn't count in it, but
Like, I'm not discrediting these
That
things.
is actually, no.
Because
Fire.
Chip's hard, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's hard.
Even his Clash disc was cold. Like he really went there with Dave and Stormzy.
Yeah.
Like, but in terms of
Dave apart, man.
like what? But then
Dave said
was it
no.
Clouds that said it, or someone else said it? Replied to my tweet and said like, not every rapper is out trying to make a banger, innit? Like, maybe he doesn't really want to make a. He's just barring, innit?
That's
yeah,
actually true.
man,
That's
pull
true.
up the tweet, man.
That's true. That's
Well,
true.
my tweet.
Yeah.
That's true. But when it bringing it back to Krypton Conan though, yeah, at the time, yeah, Krypton Conan were like the biggest thing that there was, bro, man. Like,
Well, they opened
you know
bare
what it
doors.
is,
People
yeah?
don't need to respect them. They opened
Yeah,
so many doors.
like the door that Krypton Conan opened, yeah, was they opened the door for like UK hip hop kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They opened the UK hip hop.
But people,
door.
obviously, a lot of people have to say, oh, what about gigs?
No,
What about
no,
everything?
I
They didn't do what Krypton Conan done, bro. Like,
That's not the
I didn't
same
hear
thing.
a gig song unless it was, like, even like, basically what I'm trying to say is, yeah, any gig song that you would have heard on the radio would have been like, Don't Go There with B.O.B., but it's only on there because you've got B.O.B. on there and you're not talking that much. Krypton Conan were on these mainstream radios.
Yeah, they
Don't
brought
waste
it
my
to the
time, bro.
mainstream, innit? Like before that,
Don't waste my time, bro.
Don't waste my time.
Yeah, like before Krypton Conan, yeah. Like all we were getting is like pop music. This
They went
pop
and got-
music.
yeah.
And then these man just
went and
came
got
out.
French
of
Montana.
nowhere.
Pop music, innit?
Yeah, they got French Montana.
Like,
Yeah,
You know,
no,
Dirk
they-
and that.
Yeah.
No,
That was it.
they definitely done their thing.
They definitely opened the doors for
done their thing.
like more, as you said, more UK hip hop. But
The crossover,
other than that,
As soon as they-
they were the pioneers for the crossover.
Yeah.
They were there, definitely.
and US, yeah, they was definitely.
when
definitely
Krypton
the
Conan
pioneers.
have stepped in now, yeah, and they're doing their thing, yeah, because I even at one stage thought like, Rom, I'm gonna have to like change my music and do pop like to blow like, yeah. When I heard Krypton Conan,
Bro, this
Don't
is
Waste
what
My
I'm saying.
Time, and they were killing it with it. They dropped Young Kings. I'm thinking,
Bro, that made me happy.
wow, maybe I don't need to do pop, yeah.
Yeah.
That made
And then
me happy.
Stormzy come along, yeah. Stormzy's come along. Section Boys will come along at the same time. Yeah?
Oh yeah, Section Boys.
Shit, Section Boys.
bro. Section Boys changed the game as well, you know.
Yeah,
Don't
they
forget that.
did. Yeah, they
Don't
did.
forget
At 6, 7 as well. But then again, this
No,
is like
no,
drill
no,
now.
no,
You
no,
guys
no,
go
no,
to
no,
drill.
No, Section Boys wasn't
Actually, no,
drill.
yeah, wait, hold on.
That was me and Brian.
Hold on, let me rewind. Let me rewind. No, allow me to rewind.
That's foundation.
Please, man, you guys need to let me rewind.
Go on,
Let me
Rewind, go on.
No, I need to rewind. I'm chatting shit, they won. No, because you need to allow me to make
What were they?
mistakes, bro.
Yeah.
Section Boys weren't drill.
What were they?
They weren't, no, they were.
They were more.
They were, I don't know, not really drill. They weren't really
They
drill.
weren't. They weren't grind, fam. They were outside.
No, they weren't drill.
They weren't grind.
Sorry,
They
grill.
They weren't grill.
They weren't grill. They definitely weren't.
No, they were grill, you know.
They weren't.
No, they were grill. No.
Man, man, you genre, fam. fam.
They were grilled. No, do you know why I said they were grilled?
Yeah,
Do you know why I said they were grilled? Because you see Graham now, yeah, UK drill now, yeah, is 140 BPM in it, which is Graham in it, yeah. And Section Boy's flow, Swiss flow in particular, yeah, is a Graham flow which turned into the UK drill flow, like the bait UK drill flow.
Was unique, bro.
See Swiss flow
Swift was unique.
is what Lowski then started to and that turned it into their thing. Like, that was Swiss flow,
You know what?
which become
Let me actually
the
do
drill flow, bro.
So they were grill, fam.
Grill, I hear you.
Man, they were grill, you know.
No, they were drill. I'm a drill. Section Boys were drill.
No, but I hear you, like,
Section Boys
before
were saying
Practical
the truth.
was very pop. Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. It was pop.
Teachy
Section Boys. I feel like Section Boys must have gone more than 6-7 did, yeah. Because Section Boys had a whole song saying "Trapping Ain't Dead" on the radio.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I'm talking about everything lock off,
They
all
done
get
their
lock
thing.
off.
Who needs
All over the
Trapping
radio,
Ain't Dead was hard,
and they're getting, they were touring Europe.
They were
like,
touring
bro.
Europe.
Like talking trap stuff.
Yeah,
You
they
get
were
it?
drill, they were
But
drill.
in a skippier way. It's just the fact that 6-7 at the time were just very violent with what they were saying. Like, and their beats were a bit darker. But Section were just very like rock starish with it, like we're here, innit? We're out here, we're drugged, we smoke weed, like they were very unruly, that's the word I'm looking for, not rock stars. They were very unruly, like we're
Careless,
just,
innit?
yeah, like careless,
Yeah.
like we're drug dealers, like we're in our tracksuits, whereas 6-7 come on like on some.
They're like words.
Killer thing, innit?
Fuck you up,
Killer
innit?
thing.
I remember
Yeah,
chasing
yeah.
sneak while I was fam.
Oh, sneak ball, shit, bro. Yeah, we need to sneak about sneak.
Oh, yeah, wow.
That guy's a fucking legend.
I don't think he'll ever come back.
No,
He ain't
Sneak
coming
Ball's a
back, but he's
legend.
an OG though.
I think he's done still.
I hear what you're saying, yeah, but Brixton was a classic to me.
Yeah, Brixton
The
was a
album
good-
Brixton
It was a good tape,
classic.
it was a very good tape. But as a musician now, even I like that song with what's that guy named Kid the Cuds? Is that his name?
I knew that
No,
reaction.
he's fucking-
Is that his name?
He's
No,
fucking it,
it's a
bro.
dead song. It's
Who's
dead.
that? Who's that?
Oh wait.
Who?
Life is a gamble. If love is a gamble, I'm gonna take my time. That's a banger. You don't like that? You don't really want to go. That chorus is hard, bro. That's a chorus, bro. You man don't know music, bro. What? That's a
No, that one
chorus.
share about Skepta. You think Skepta was an influence? Like maybe the fashion side.
Skepta.
Oh, but
See,
so I know that the link of like obviously
Yeah, of
Ace
course
and
it's
that
fashion.
came like later
Silly.
on.
I don't give a fuck about fashion.
but you see, fashion.
No, but I mean
fashion
like
plays a
like
part in it.
hip-hop
a lot,
fashion.
you know?
Yeah, play the part of Central Seas thing.
Because you see, quote unquote roadman look, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you were on road, like even like when you're on road, you weren't thinking, oh, man, gonna dress like a roadman. Like you'll just wear your black tracksuit and your cap and your big puffer coat, innit? Like no thought about it. Yeah. With no thought, that's just what you wear, innit? Because either you're carrying stuff, that's why you're wearing a big coat, or it's cold on the block, or like you're wearing a hat so that like cameras don't see you. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like you're wearing gloves. That was just no thought about it. Skepta brought that swag in, yeah, around the shutdown era, the whole North Face nightcap look, yeah, and that become a girl look as well. Girls were rocking that, bro. You'll see girls in their North Faces, tracksuits, with their Air Forces, like stepping out, bro. Like it become
That influenced by Skepta.
and that was Skepta's influence, bro.
Big up
Skepta and Section. I feel like Section Boys played a part in that whole look as well, like of just being in a tracksuit, innit, of just, you know what I'm saying? And that then popularized it and made it pop, innit? Do you know, made it popular culture, that's what I'm looking for. Made it popular culture,
of course.
and that gram look, that old school gram look become where it is, innit? Which then helps the music blow, because when people are seeing people that are dressed like it on a day to day, and you're seeing it in music videos, it naturally appeals to you more now.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember them times there. Even me, I didn't even used to wear tracksuit until like I started listening to Stormzy and that.
What year was that? 2016? That was
Yeah,
2016.
Well, there's Adidas tracks.
Around that, yeah, man. Yeah,
Even sliders, you know. People don't forget. I don't think
Yeah, that was like
I
2016,
don't even realize
Around the start.
Stormzy bust the socks and sliders thing.
Because no one was wearing sliders.
No one was wearing
Nobody
sliders,
used to
bro.
bust out sliders. man.
Only on a beach in Spain.
Yeah,
That was it.
no
Other
one
than
was wearing
that,
sliders,
no one was
bro.
wearing sliders, man.
Footballers were wearing sliders. One of my players, he used to play at Arsenal, innit?
Which one?
Jonathan, remember Jonathan?
Oh shit, yeah.
When he was at Arsenal, he was the only guy I'll ever see in sliders on
Yeah.
the road. yeah, it was like a footballer thing. Like after football, they just come back, they're in their sliders in it, yeah. And then Stormzy, you get me?
Stormzy went and blew out, fam. Adidas tracksuit was selling out, fam. Easy.
Slowly.
You know what I'm saying?
And the
music
bucket
plays a big part in fashion, bro.
Music
Because
plays a big
Central
part in
scene now,
everything.
bro. Every youth's wearing a belly with a fitted cap and a puffer
But
coat.
isn't that more
Yeah,
push
bro, I ain't
though,
doing
fam?
that, though.
It is the pushasty, yeah, but in the UK,
Oh yeah.
you think them country white kids listen to pushasty? No, they've pulled that from Central.
True say.
You know what I'm saying? Like they've pulled that from Central, innit? Like even the whole drip thing, like DBE come doing this
Big up
proper
DBE, bro.
drip,
Yeah,
slap
man.
slime, kind of bringing it to the UK future stuff. Look how many man I got.
What?
Nah, don't say it. Any night. Don't say it. Alright, fucking it.
I'm not mocking it. I'm just saying. I was gonna say. Think about how many man I've got dreads in that guy.
But I had it before. It was before this.
But I was gonna say coloured dreads in it, but as I thought dreads, I just saw you. I thought, oh shit, I'm gonna say dreads in it. You get? But like,
Do you think they influenced it? Like,
I know DBE influenced.
Nah, man. For me,
That's probably from Dirk, innit? Probably from Dirk, innit?
Influence
Obviously, it's probably the Dirk influence, innit? But it's one of them things.
Basically, pretty much all US
Yeah,
rappers.
very
Yeah. But
They got their influence heavily from US though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's one of them things.
So,
As soon as guys from your own country do it, and they run with it,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? 'Cause come on, even referring back to the whole eating pussy thing, yeah. I'm like, you see, even like as grown men, yeah.
Yeah. I think we should stay on this one for a while.
No, but no. You see, even as grown men, yeah, like, we can even talk about it like on the norms, yeah, like rare, like getting them kind of conversations, like even with a camera on. You're even saying let's stay on this topic for a lot, yeah. Even with a camera on. Before DBE made Nasty, no one was trying to confess to
nobody was trying to confess.
No one was trying to say nothing.
DBE, yeah, bring them up, man.
No one was trying to say nothing, bro. No one wanted to claim that on their name. Like, it was, do you know what I'm saying? They'll keep that between them and the girl. Now, man, are saying freely, yeah, man, what, man, spread that, man, what, because DBE sang about it.
Yeah, step down.
No, to be honest, I was always saying I eat pussy even before I was
early,
You should stay on music, innit? Yeah. Stay on
You know what I want to know, bro?
Yeah, still music.
Who is selling more, bro? Stormzy or HUS, bro? Who's gonna sell more?
Stormzy, easily.
because it's got a bigger
I don't
fan base.
know about that, you know.
But why is that a big question?
You just say easily Stormzy. I don't
bigger than
He's
HUS,
thinking about it. No, HUS is huge, you know.
HUS is huge.
No.
But no, Stormzy's bigger. Stormzy's more worldwide.
Stormzy.
Stormzy's more worldwide.
Worldwide tour.
You're not bigger than Stormzy, bro. I'll tell you that.
Bro,
J-House is cold. I rate him.
HUS is cold, but Stormzy's
HUS
bigger.
is cold, yeah, but bro, man, I feel like the way for HUS is bigger than the way for Stormzy.
To the streets.
Yeah, to the streets. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
HUS is mainstream as well.
I'm just about to say it. Don't get me wrong. He's mainstream, innit? But Stormzy's a bigger mainstream artist than he is. And HUS is a bigger street artist than Thingy is. And they're both got the same love in it from both sides.
I feel like once HUS comes back, it's changing.
Like they've sold like between 70 and 80k, I'm sure in it. Between
Higher
them,
mom,
like,
higher mom.
and
it was the biggest since Tiny Temper, isn't it?
I think so.
Biggest since Tiny Temple.
Yeah, in 2010.
Bro, this is what I'm saying, yeah. You know what it is, bro?
But you think Stormzy can't sell 100?
No, this is what I'm saying, yeah. This is what I'm saying.
I reckon
Both of them
Stormzy
are
can.
gonna go
I reckon Stormzy can sell
absolute-
90k first week.
Bro, this is what I'm saying, yeah. Both of them are gonna go absolutely mental, yeah, with it. That's a fact.
Stormzy can sell
But I feel
90k
like,
fact,
yeah,
but HUS.
Bro, you know what I feel? Because you know what I think? I think, yeah, because of HUS, yeah, everyone's waiting for him, yeah. I feel like, yeah, once HUS actually releases, I feel like it's gonna be up.
You know what?
And I feel like I feel like when he releases, his publicity and that is gonna go skyrocket.
What will save HUS? Yeah. Why will HUS and Stormzy's sales will be close? It's because HUS's songs will have more replay value. The streams will have way more replay value than what Stormzy has, isn't it? Stormzy individually, what the sales would be, probably will reach a higher audience by that much. But HUS's replay value will be there, innit? Which
Yeah.
contributes to the sales and
Bro,
streams,
this
innit?
is what I'm saying. Man. I feel like, when J Hus next releases, I feel like not only because it's been such a long time, because of J Hus is such a great artist, I feel like he's how do you say it? I just feel like his star power, let's say that, is gonna go up massive.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna go up massive.
Do you know what's crazy? When he dropped Big Conspiracy, no visuals. The album even got leaked. Still went number 1.
Yeah, bruv. I feel like people are underrated him, bruv. I feel like he could come close to Stormzy or go higher.
Yeah. But I think the discussion is more about talent. I don't think we should let talent get in the way of sales.
Of numbers, yeah.
Stormzy, you could say that J Hus is more talented than Stormzy, but Stormzy is he's just got that worldwide appeal, innit?
He's got the
US and everything like that. But Hus has got that as well, but Stormzy is just another like the whole Drake thing. Like,
Stormzy's like a household family name, like he's just like mums love him and that, like, you know what I mean?
I feel what I would say is I feel like Stormzy's next album is gonna be fire, bro. I feel like it's gonna be a classic once again. I feel like
I really hope it is.
Me personally, I know that a lot of people don't rate Stormzy in it, but me personally, I rate him in it. Like I feel like all three of them, like J.R., Stormzy and Dave, all they've dropped is classics, bro. I feel like all they've dropped is classics. Common Sense is a classic, Big Conspiracy classic, Gang Signs and Prayers and Heavy as the Head classic. I feel like all those three have done is drop classics, bro.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, it's true.
I feel like Stormzy's where he is for a reason, bro.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Psychodrama or We're Alone?
We're all alone this together.
Easily, man.
We're all alone, We're all alone. That has the replay value on a madness, bro. That has replay value on lock.
Oh, okay, cool.
I feel like We're All Alone has got that replay value.
Wait, We're Alone's got more replay value,
Yeah. To me, I think way more.
You know,
immaculate. It is immaculate.
We're all alone together, bruv.
it's hard, don't get me wrong.
It's an immaculate.
But in terms of replay value, I think Psychodrama has more.
You believe? I don't think so.
No.
Psychodrama had like what? Location, Stratum, Professor X.
No, Professor X were on it.
Was it not? Oh, no, that was Top Boy. Screwface Capital.
No, but this one had.
You're telling me they're not replay?
I'm saying no.
And then obviously.
Like I just said, both of them are classic.
Yeah.
Both of them, yeah.
But
But this one had Back Lazarus.
Yeah, cold.
Verdance.
The dance.
Just we're all alone in this together. Then we're all alone. The
Clash, you had Clash as well.
In the fire.
In the Fire.
And the Fire for me is the best song.
Wizkid.
Yeah, System.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, you had Both Sides of a Smile.
Ooh,
Yeah,
fire.
Is that the one? Into
Yeah.
That's my
Jay.
That's my
We're all alone in this together. It's just something else.
Called Heart Attack as well. That was a massive
even the one with
song.
Shah Simone as well, bigger up.
Yeah,
That one was cool.
facts.
Actually, do you know what song I actually quite like? That's probably one of my favourites. No, Survivor's Guilt.
Yeah, I like it. Last
This
song.
is what I'm saying, bro. All of that, I feel like the whole way through, like there's just.
So that's when he's talking about the culture clash, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bro, that the whole way through, we're all alone in this together, the whole way through it's just hit.
20 to 1 as well.
Bro, I even forgot.
Did you know
I even forgot about that.
Did you not know that when he dropped it at midnight? Yeah.
It was 20 to 1.
When 20 to 1, see when 20 to 1 starts to play. When he starts singing, look at the time, it's 20 to 1.
Yeah.
It's actually 20
The time
to 1.
is 20 to 1.
Oh shit, yeah.
And also 2021.
What kind of what kind of placement is that? That's mad.
Yeah, it's crazy.
By the time if you went at midnight, you dropped it.
Yeah.
If you started listening to it at midnight, as soon as it come out, by the time you get to the song 20 to 1, and he says in the song, look at the time, it's 20 to 1. When you look at the time, it is 20 to 1.
Yeah.
Bro,
Crazy.
this is what I'm saying, though, man. I feel like
The coldest.
no, man, these men are just
But you know what? Dave's cold. Don't get me wrong, yeah. But I am part.
Get me wrong. Oh shit! I'm about to make something massive.
But I am part of the clan that says like.
What, loud and conscious music?
Not even a loud conscious. Yeah.
Crazy.
It's just like. Yeah, he's hard, but chill out. Like,
Oh, you think he's over high?
yeah, like Dave
I
Brand.
can't lie, yeah.
Dave Brand will be like, oh my god, Dave said Tell a pen girl you can HM me. HMU. Do you know what that means? HMU means hit me up.
bro.
Oh my god.
I hear what I said. Yeah, like Kendrick Lamar kind of shit.
Like it's like
I hear that still.
It's like the brother's hard. He's very talented. Like he plays the piano, he plays guitar, gives you wordplay, can give you a good. Like he's hard, innit? But sometimes chill out, innit? Like that. The bar was alright. It's a bar, innit? It's a good bar. But people will make it seem like, oh my god, did you hear what Dave said? And it's like, relax, man. You're making you're rubbing the guy out by doing that.
You know what it is, yeah? That's the same thing as J. Cole and Kendrick.
Yeah, man. You're rubbing.
We need someone like that, bro. I ain't complaining. We need someone like that.
Someone's overhyping.
Yeah, man. But Kendrick Lamar, US got J. Cole and Kendrick, man. Yeah, Dave, bro.
I'm not saying that them bars are not hard, bro.
No, I know you.
I'm just saying that. People just go into like, oh my god, he said this and then the beat dropped here, so that means his heart stopped and then.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just like creating some conspiracy theories of it, and it's just like chill out, man.
Me personally, I wouldn't do it, bro. I feel like they're looking too deep into it.
Relax, like, bro. Let the bar be hard, though.
What I would say is. Dave
he's up there, man.
You're a star, bro.
Yeah, you saw him live, so you can.
Bro,
like, that's another big thing, live performance.
Bro,
he's got that.
Yeah,
he's got that check.
Yeah, I've been watching these videos of him live. I said,
yeah, bro.
Superstar.
The thing is, when it comes to Dave, is that.
That's why you weren't rating Starlight though.
No.
He said he
was you rating? I told you I was rating.
Was you rating?
You know what it is? Yeah, I think you posted.
Oh no, it was shit. I said. All these tracks come and go was hard, bro.
Yeah.
I was hard. I just clocked.
I like the instrumental Starlight.
No, that's a bio. That is a bio. That's a bio. You can't listen to a man's track and say, I like the instrumental. He didn't even produce the instrumental. Yes.
You know Dave, I don't know, bro. He's becoming more than an artist, man. He ain't missing, man. He ain't making one bad track.
It's true.
At first, I didn't rate Well Alone This Together, you know.
Yeah, he didn't rate a lot of half the tracks.
Yeah, I didn't even rate the album at first. But then,
well, you listened to it again.
I listened to it again. I was like, Jesus Christ. Man,
yeah, but what was it that changed when you listened to it again? Or did you realize different
Check the
things?
Broxboard, bro.
You know what?
Yeah, sometimes long drives, it kind of makes you deep music.
You know what I liked about that tape? The vulnerability.
Environment.
How vulnerable he was on it still. That's what bust it. He was very vulnerable. He opened up like a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man talking about immigration took him from his mother's arms and
in the fire.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that album was this fire. Wow.
You sure what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
No, that vulnerability. It makes it easier to
relate.
Connect to people.
Bro, the track Heart Attack.
Yeah, through emotion, innit?
Bro, that track
because that's something that all us humans can relate to. Emotions.
You know what it is, You know what it is that's so mad about Dave, bro? I don't know any other artist that's been making like a 9-minute track and I actually replay it, bro. The track's 9 minutes, and I rewind it.
He had long ones like on Game Over. He had
but that I feel like he's improved massively.
Yeah, since that one.
You know, Psychodrama. For me, that's not a skipper. I don't feel like that.
No, there's skips on there.
There's skips on there.
Is
Purple Heart is a skip. I don't like that track. You know what's the other track called? Everyone's gonna say this is mad. I know this is gonna be crazy.
No, please.
But Leslie.
Oh, Leslie, that's it. That's Leslie. Oh,
Leslie. Big up the story.
Oh man, I love
What was that one
I love
again?
Leslie, it's a storytelling one.
It's I don't know myself one. That
no, that song's cold, man.
It's cold, but nah, man. For me, it's cold. But
that song's cold.
I rate the fact that he's telling the story. But I ain't rewinding that.
Yeah, you're talking about replay.
I ain't rewinding that. Both sides of the smoke, I'm rewinding that. I'm rewinding that. Survivors Go, I'm rewinding that. I'm not rewinding that. I'm not wheeling that up. I ain't wheeling it up, bro.
See, on Psychodrama, Stretham's getting a wheel up.
Yeah, Stretham's getting
Location, disaster, Screwface Capital, environment, Leslie.
Environment.
And which one voices again?
Wait, check the Game Over EP. Check Game Over EP.
Game Over was cold though.
Because there was another long track on there.
Here what? Yeah, my 19th
My 19th
birthday.
Yeah, or something like that.
Dave is just cold with
Yeah,
me,
that's
man.
8 minutes 57.
Yeah, that's another storytelling one.
Dave is too cold.
That's another storytelling.
Is that about a girl?
Yeah, it's about the girl. Yeah.
Dave ain't missed yet, you know.
Yeah, he has.
He ain't missed yet. They ain't released one bad.
I like those long songs that he does. I can't lie. I love all of them. I love all them long songs that he
Do you know what was cold that he
He's
done,
improving
yeah?
it. He's improving.
I like paper cuts, you know.
Oh, paper cuts is fine.
Paper cuts.
Paper cuts is fire. And you know what made it even? When I'm Titanium, when he performed that live,
Yeah.
fire. Absolute flames.
People didn't like them songs when
Bro,
he
I
dropped
didn't
that.
rate it. I did rate it because you know why? You know what? Yeah. It was so mad, yeah.
Titanium was cold.
Every single
And
track
Mercury, bro.
Every track that he rapped, yeah, I knew it from word to word. I didn't even know that, bro. Until I went to the concert. Until I went to my man's concert. You know what? Sometimes, yeah, certain artists, yeah, you don't even realize how much you actually rate them until you see them live.
Yeah.
Performing these tracks, you're like, oh shit.
That's
I
like,
rate these
that's
man
like
highly, you know.
that's like when I went to see Heady one time, I come to realization, I was like, this brother's got bare songs in
No,
it.
Heady was the hits.
He's
Bro,
got.
this is
Edna's a
mad.
classic. Edna's a classic, bro.
This is mad still.
Yeah, you
Then I was in the car.
I just saw it now.
Heady one is fire.
That's mad. That's
Heady
mad.
one's got classics.
Edna is a classic album as well, bro. That's how he made that studio album classic.
You got #1 with that as well.
He deserved it, bro. He released it the same week as Blueprint in it with DVE.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Heady one's fire, man. Heady one's fire. I feel like what you'll see, you know, if Heady won, yeah, all he needs to do is make another album. He's fire.